After that comment.
I mean, listen.
Can you believe it?
Welcome on in, Rich. Thank you, Sweet Bean. Thank you for the 3 years of tier 1 subscription. Enjoy the everything with you, Sweet Bean. Oh shit, that's right. The reason it's not showing up is because the last thing I played on this stream was Slay the Spire 2, and Slay the Spire 2 does not want to show up. Welcome on, Matthias. Good to have you as well. Okay. Is OBS gonna comply? Hello, OBS. There we go.
Just stop playing Danganronpa today.
There is probably my weirdest emote to Gigantify. What the fuck is that?
What is that?
Bantic Patorb.
Is that? What the fuck?
It's
We fused 4 bald men together.
We've cloned Northern Lion 4 times and fused him into one being. Technically, my job has me trigger claimed. I have to work 12-hour shift. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Hopefully, we can help you get through 3 hours of it. But yeah, last time we left off. Here, let's. Last time we left off, we had the kill finally happen. It is a double down of, unfortunately, 2 of my personal favorite characters. Goodbye, Ibuki and Hiyoko. And we are we are picking up our investigations in light of the murder. I think so. We were talking about it. Our current prime suspects are
it's and everyone that wasn't like accounted for, which is a lot of people. A lot of people are accounted for.
Yeah,
it's like down to like Gundam or the trans girl, Soda.
Yeah. I forgot we've assigned them transgender lesbian. Welcome on in, Andre Ningo. Glad to have you, Sweet Beans. Yeah,
I really hope y'all didn't miss last week because we're not explaining.
There will be no explanations. Oh god, wait! I just realized something. They just fucking flipped the. Look at the texture on the left. They didn't. They just flipped it. Like it's motel backwards.
Oh, Danganronpa.
Welcome on in, Rich Radic. Glad I you had like 3 different suspects last stream. Okay, I mean, so all the people who are accounted for at the time of the killings, or have an alibi from being near another person are. Well, we're gonna have to argue for ourselves because we were the person who found the body.
Yeah.
So, but we obviously main character didn't do it. Fuyuhiko and Mikon were both accounted for. Nekomaru is out of Nekomaru is out of commission because he's like not even on this fucking. He's like not even on the islands anymore. He got fucking removed from existence, that way he could be treated. Ibuki and Hiyoko are the ones that died. And then, then
we have everyone that was in the hotel, which is Gamer Girl, Soda, Gundam, and Gamer Girl, Sonia, Gundam, and Chiyoko.
Chiaki and Nakane are also like relatively bulletproof in terms of like reasons why they couldn't be the ones doing it. So I feel like it's 1 or 2 of Gundam, Kazuichi, Sonia, or fuck, there's one more. Oh well, it'll come to me.
Gundam, Kazuichi, Sonia. Isn't that it?
Actually, that is it. So it's some variation of one of those 3, maybe 2.
Because there's no way that it's fucking... I say that, but it could be.
Akane.
Who knows? Maybe it... Well, I was thinking the fingers in his ass, man. There's no way it's him. 'Cause he was under constant supervision by Mikon.
Nagito was absolutely involved. Nagito did not do it. That motherfucker will live until the end. There's no way he doesn't. No, like, in my mind, that's a given. In the same way that at this point, I think Chiaki will make it to the end.
I almost wonder if... Well, no. No, because it's stupid, because Hiyoko was killed before... I don't know. This case is weird.
Despite how... They put so many words to try and be like, oh yeah, Hiyoko was definitely killed after Ibuki, even though it's very clear Ibuki was killed after Hiyoko, and that Hiyoko was killed the night before and then strung up afterwards.
There's so much clear, blatant evidence.
Welcome on to Nakamura. What have you, sweet pain? I just remembered, I never went inside any of the rooms in the motel. Plus, I don't even know where Hiyoko's room is. It might be faster to just ask someone. Hi, Gundam.
So you have appeared.
You're here, right? Come on out.
Huh? Are you talking to me?
I can see you. Did you really think you could hide your presence like that?
I wasn't trying to hide in the first place. Hey, which room was Hiyoko staying in?
Well,
Open the door to the center room. However, are you prepared? Make sure you pray to whatever god you hold dear, and you might want to bring an extra pair of underwear.
I wonder, how does this guy talk to his parents and teachers? Who's your favorite character? Thank you. You can go for the follow. Welcome to Live Chat. Glad to have you, sweet bean. So currently my favorite character is Gundam. I liked Ibuki more. She's dead now, unfortunately. I kind of want to watch Starky do an Ace Attorney game now. I'd be down to play through that series at some point. Looks like it's locked, but the key was inside her kimono. Maybe if I use this? It opened. Just as I thought, this key was Hiyoko's room key. All right, I should go inside.
Now they give us the background? Now? Oh, this is a fancy-ass motel. What the fuck?
Yeah, what's with the internal gilding? That's wild. We say fancy, but then if you look at the fucking paint job on the back wall.
Yeah. Well, why did they spare expense with the paint job, but then give us this fancy ass like separation between the front and the main room and the living room and the bedroom?
I got nothing for you. Half fancy. It's like listen. Monokuma got bored. He's like,
Monokuma spared expense.
He's like, I'm gonna do the fancy stuff. And I'm bored now, and he just fucking left. So Hiyoko was staying here. She only stayed here a few nights, so it doesn't really feel like her room, but I feel a little conflicted.
Oh my.
How did you get in here? Did she follow behind us?
Passage.
I'm so sorry. I got genuinely like, what the fuck?
Huh? Did the door open?
Yeah, Hiyoko put the key in her kimono, so I used that to open it.
I see.
What the? Again, how did you get in here? My favorite is Peko and Chiaki from Dangan 2 and Celeste and Yasuhiro for Dangan 1. Those are pretty good characters. What? Did something happen?
No, it's just... I'm starting to believe it might be my fault.
Her fault? What does she mean?
Sonia, what did you do? Is this gonna be a confession? The moment Hiyoko came to this motel, she completely shut herself in this room. She was afraid of the despair disease.
Oh, that's
so...
ultimate psychic. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was.
Oh shit!
that was like, that's my line. It's okay, we're out of practice.
She was like explaining it, so it's like, oh, this makes sense. Like,
hey.
She's like, oh, she was this, she locked herself in her room. This is why.
No, you're entirely right. Like the flow there absolutely works. Gweem, welcome on, Gweem. Starky and Haribo. I'm sorry.
Haribo, like a gummy bear?
I think so. Grim gives nicknames to people. I'm the Eldritch Monstrosity because Grim found out that I'm taller than him. And
I thought it was because you're a weird goo amalgamation.
There can be more than one reason. And I'm 6'3", shorty. Points.
Oh my god.
No, the goo.
You're 6'8", right, Starky?
Yeah.
So we were playing Remember the Flowers on my stream. Great furry visual novel, has like the greatest furry husband ever created in The Big Tiger Man. I forgot his name.
Not
and we were
Axel.
talking about Axel. It is Axel.
It is Axel.
And we were talking about how tall he is because they keep describing him as like monstrously tall. Like he's huge. He's bending over to walk in doorways. And I'm like, yeah, he's like 7 foot, 8 foot, maybe like seven like and a half feet. And he's like, yeah, I'm 6'8". I'm like, that's not monstrously tall. I have friends that are 6'8". What do you mean? And he's like, they're describing these like his hand is the size of the main character's head, and I'm like,
Marsh, I hate to break it to you, but I too duck under doorways, and my hand is the size of most people's heads. I can, in fact, palm some of my friends' heads like basketballs. So that is monstrously tall.
6'8" isn't monstrously tall, not in furry terms, Starky.
Oh, okay, but but in furry terms, like if you have a dick that's less than 2 feet, like you're allowed to, skip the queue. Like,
because I'm coming to this, coming from Amicus, who is like 7 foot, I believe.
The main character is still human, so he's a monster IRL Bara man. Honestly, kind of. If I could put on some muscle, I would genuinely be like a Bara stereotype. You essentially use my head as an armrest. Granted, I'm really short.
Starky's secondary set of pronouns are fee, fi, fo, fum.
Shut the fuck up. That's such a good joke. Oh my god. But no, it's so funny because Rish I hang out with occasionally in real life, and she's on the shorter side. I think like 5'4", somewhere in that range. Like I definitely have more than a foot of height on her, and the two of us right next to each other are incredibly funny. I'm also no 5'2". I overestimated. Notably, I actually know someone who is even shorter, which sucks for her because she's so short and slight that she has to wear children's shoes.
Oh my god!
She's like 4'10" and wears like children's like size like 8s. It's a struggle for her. But if you ever want a comparison, Starky is my same IRL height. So like, my son is just me but beefier, honestly. She was afraid of the despair disease, so she was cautious of you guys too, right?
However,
Zeph, shut the fuck up.
Oh my god, Seth. Also, welcome to Drinking. Good on you, sweet bean.
However, her fear of the disease was not the only reason she locked herself in her room. She had another reason.
Besides that disease, what other reason would make her lock herself in her room?
perhaps.
Her kimono.
Her kimono?
Yesterday, I went to go talk to her. Since she had been in her room for some time, I told her it might be good for her to go outside for a bit. And she kept the door to her room locked, but by coincidence, it was not locked at the time. And then, I saw it. Hiyoko was crying and struggling with her kimono sash. She did not want to smell bad, so she took a shower, but then she could not tie her sash anymore. Mahiru is no longer with us, so I believe she was having trouble with it. She didn't leave her... Oh, this is Hajime.
She didn't leave her room because she couldn't tie her kimono, huh?
You are right.
The others might have thought it was just a silly sash, but it must have been a serious issue for her. Hiyoko told me that she learned how to tie her sash from Mahiru. That Mahiru kindly taught her the basics.
That's why she wanted to be able to tie her sash on her own.
Perhaps.
She probably could not forgive herself for not being able to do it, especially since Mahiru taught her. I could not really understand her feelings, which is why I said what I did.
What did you say?
Hyoko, by chance, are you having trouble wearing your kimono?
Stupid! What are you saying? Of course I can do it! Because Mahiru taught me. That's why I can do it on my own.
If that is the case, how about you do it someplace where there is a mirror? Do you remember the full-length mirror in the storage room at the music venue? If you do it while standing in front of a large mirror, I am confident you will be successful.
Oh.
Also, shutting yourself in your room like this may be bad for your health.
But that's... I get why Sonia's blaming herself.
Also, if we ever get that CG again, her proportions were like slightly fucked up. It's kind of hard to tell.
All of their proportions were fucked up. I was staring at, I was like, none of this looks right.
Her leg was like going up to like where like the bottom of her chest would be. It was fucked up.
It was.
And my brain only processed it as I was clicking. I was like, wait a second. I think I figured out what's wrong here. Welcome on, no shit. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
Please don't tell me this thing has a CG viewer, because that means you can remotely view the fucking Mikan scene.
I mean, listen.
And I don't think that's a good thing to have on remote view.
You're right. It's not a good thing, but it is a selling point.
No. And that was when she kicked me out.
It cannot be.
It couldn't be. Hiyoko remembered that?
Are you saying she went to the music venue to wear her kimono? I can see that happening.
Is that why it's tied on the front?
Interesting. I mean, Google exists. Hyogo's face is also very sure seems that the art style. What's happened? We just got into the game. We are inside of Hyoko's room in the motel, and then we were talking about reasonable height expectations for furries versus in visual novels. Welcome on in Chaos. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. Hyoko locked her room and made sure she put the room key inside of her kimono. I can't imagine that she was abducted by someone. If so, that's weird. Hey, did you tell anyone about that before the incident? Or was someone listening in on your conversation, maybe?
I never told this to anyone. And I do not believe anyone was listening in on our conversations.
Nobody knew? If that's the case, how did the killer know Hiyoko was going to the music venue?
Oh, I'm really starting to think it might somehow be a murder-suicide on Ibuki's front with her fucking weird disease.
Never told this to anyone, and I do not believe anyone was listening to our conversation. Something's wrong. Also, the advantages of a furries thing. Apparently choosing to be 6 foot is short. To be fair, I only call 6-foot plus furry short because I know a decent number of really tall furries want to be made to feel short. I would never call someone who is like below average short because like that at that point you're being an asshole.
No, it's because Starky generally sees. Oh, what the? Oh no, there's a Monokuma. No, there's a Monokuma. Go back.
Yeah, there
it's
he
on
is.
the toilet.
Monokuma, get off the shitter.
No.
That was evil.
That was pretty mean, honestly.
I was like, what the fuck is that over there?
I think that means we got all the Monokumas for this section.
I think so.
The bed isn't messed up. It doesn't look like she was abducted in her sleep. So it reminds me of my height disadvantages every day. Motherfucker. I love the complete derailment of the conversation to the side of Monokuma. Listen, it's not the real deal, so we had to disrupt our own conversation as opposed to Marms, who does it whenever the real Monokuma shows up. There's a mirror, but it's so small and rusty. There's no way anyone can use this. I don't see anything else that looks suspicious. There's no sign that someone made a mess of her room, and I don't think she was forcefully abducted. I feel like I couldn't really find any important clue. Oh well. Anything from you, Fuyuhiko?
Damn right.
Hey, Hajime, can you explain it to me again? What happened when you first discovered Ibuki's body?
It was the same as when I found it with you guys. Ibuki's body was hanging from the baton lighting. However, there was no body discovery announcement made. That's why I went to get you guys. I met up with Chiaki at this motel, and when we were about to go back to the music venue.
Get it?
You met up with Mikon and me.
Oh shit. I'm getting caught by it too. And when we went back to the music venue, the entrance door wouldn't open for some reason.
I see.
So we had no choice but to break down the door and discover Hyoko's body was suddenly there too.
Yeah, that's what happened.
Hey.
And this is the most important part. When you arrived at the motel, who else saw you besides Chiaki?
As I recall, it was Gundam. Oh, well, yes, also the Monami, but I don't consider her. it's not like I don't consider her a person. I just don't consider her at all.
She's not a person.
Didn't you hear me? A body was found.
Body. Yeah. Could it be? Do you intend to spread lies like Nagito in order to confuse us all?
This was a really weird series of lines from Gundam. I'll be honest.
Gundam was being very weird here.
For sure, yeah. That's why I was like, okay, Gundam, what the fuck are you on about? Like, you're being more obstinate than usual.
Like, he was not fucking listening to us when we're being very serious.
Besides Chiaki, I also saw Gundam and Monami.
I see.
So Kazuichi and Sonia didn't appear, huh?
Do you think those two are suspicious?
Like...
Well, Hyoko was killed. Between the time you saw Ibuki's body and when we broke down the door, right?
Oh my god.
This is the big twist. Is this why everyone hates this case? Because like everyone's being so dumb.
It's not even necessarily that they're being so dumb. They're so dead set on reinforcing this fucking sentence every time they possibly can. Pokemon Zephyr, but I guess we've been. Gundam would make for an effective killer thanks to his pets. But no, like this, it's just like, it's the Leon thing again. Like the Danganronpa 1 Leon thing where like, as soon as you see it, it's like, oh, okay. You know for a fact that this is going to be vital and integral to figuring out who the perpetrator is. But no, this is apparently going to be a big reveal.
Big reveal. So obviously, those two are the most suspicious since they weren't with us.
That might be it, but...
I...
Well, we're at it. Let me tell you my alibi, too. When the morning Monokuma announcement woke me up, I went straight to the hospital. And I saw Mikan panicking in front of the hospital. I asked her what was going on. She said Ibuki disappeared.
So, you guys split up and looked for Ibuki, huh?
Well, yeah.
Well, we were circling the island. We came to the motel and saw you guys there.
Did you see anyone else while you circled the island?
Well.
No. We went to the movie theater in the street full of machines to look for Ibuki, but we didn't see anyone there. Are you implying I don't have an alibi because I didn't run into anyone? It's unreasonable for you to doubt me. Well, you were with Mikan, who we know was safe. So, no, we're not doubting you. We just want to know if you saw anyone suspicious.
Yeah, like, you are not on the list of suspects at all, my friend.
But if you saw anyone, that might clear their alibi. The time that Mikan and I were on our own looking for Ibuki wasn't very long. In that short time, there was no way I could have killed Hiyoko and wrapped her around the pillar with duct tape.
It's true. I feel like there wasn't enough time to do that after I left the music venue. But the fact that Hiyoko was killed, and we did discover her body.
Huh?
What? Do you still doubt me?
Jeez.
Well, I'm used to it. It's true I've done things that I deserve to be doubted for. So don't worry. Even if you doubt me, I don't plan on dismembering you and encasing you in concrete.
I don't want to know in advance what I'd have to do to end up like that. It feels nice that Hajime has a big role in the story now. His first case, he felt like he's an expedition dump site for the other characters who are progressing the story, but now he's central to the plot. I mean, Hajime is definitely much more of a character in this game than the main character was in the first one.
Yeah.
Like it's clear. Hold up, I gotta hold up. The Tamagotchi I gotta check up on. But no, it's clear that like whatever his ultimate ability is, it's got something to do with like investigations, murders, or something along that like it's got to be like ultimate logician or some shit like that. Because like we actually have like extremely good intuition when it comes to like when it comes to engaging with stuff. Damn, we're rail thin. Yeah. It's the art style, for sure.
Well, we didn't get to spend much time with our protege, the Ultimate Feeder.
Oh yeah, that's right.
No, he wasn't even Ultimate Feeder. He was the Ultimate Gainer.
Yeah, that's fair. He was the ultimate affluent student, which means you know he had the money to continue gaining. Who? Byakuya, who is from the first, who somehow, for some reason, appears in this game, and he's gained like 50 pounds of fat, and constantly talks about how excited he is to be fat and how much he enjoys eating.
Why, hello there, Hajime. I knew you'd come here. I got the Crisco ready.
Oh my
that
God.
means you noticed it too, right?
Put down that Crisco. I will. There will be one more murder if you keep that up.
A body has been discovered.
Monokuma, I'm the only one who's seen it. Awesome, he's still alive. Also, welcome on his slug. That'd be sweet bean.
And the case this time is an imitation case, in which the killer used that movie as their theme.
I wouldn't know. I haven't watched that movie yet. Also, did you know about what imitation cases were before coming into this? Because like
me or Nagito?
I guess you in chat in general, because like this is, why is everyone so knowledgeable about the concept of a fucking like a duplication case or whatever.
I feel like a copycat murder is like a common thing in media, but they don't usually call it an imitation case. I've heard it as like a copycat killing.
Well, imitation case, or like copycat killing is different. Because imitation murder is like you're replicating a like story. That's fictional. Copycat murders is like you're committing a murder but doing so in trying to replicate another murder that was committed by an actual person. I heard about it.
Interesting.
I heard about vaguely crime shows, my friend. They do in the first one. Wait, do they?
No, they don't. Do they?
So technically, the previous case was also a copycat murder. Out with, kind of. It not really. Oh no, it definitely was a copycat murder. Because Peko set up the scene to look exactly like.
No, they did it in the first one because Byakuya tries to set it up the same way as
fair enough. Although that is technically more of a copycat murder than a the distinction between the two doesn't matter. I don't know why I'm splitting hairs. That is a good point.
So they tried to do the same thing 3 times.
I think they like referenced something about like how it, like the first one was also supposed to qualify as one, and I'm like, I'm not sold. Like the first one of this game, where they're like, oh yeah, all three of them have been like all three of them have been imitation murders, and I'm like, the fuck do you mean the first one was an imitation murder?
Imitation of what?
I don't know. It's a lie. Oh wait, was that when he was lying about shit? Like he was still dealing with the lying disease?
I see.
Oh, yeah. Maybe. I see. Then you really should watch this movie first.
Hey!
Hey, manager! A customer's here!
Tactical Marms inbound.
Did you call me?
Yes? Did you call me? No, I'm referencing V3, ignore me. Oh, okay.
No.
What?
Huh? Hajime's the customer. Do you have a problem with that? Is Marms okay? I mean, to be fair, I think he's like busy doing something.
Oh no, he's late. Like,
that damn fever isn't here.
We turn towards the stage when the spotlights are on waiting, and we're all like, Marms?
A body has been discovered. It's just Marms. Welcome on in, Card Playground. Go ahead, Sweet Bean. Had to do on Marm's behalf for those who come after, and it's Marms.
What are you gonna do?
And you said you didn't want to watch it, but I knew you wanted to see it all along. Oh, come on, Thomas. Go ahead, you Sweet Bean. If that's what Tsundere Hajime looks like, then you're really a tough guy. You were so devoted to being tsundere, you even bought the Monokuma sticker for $1.5 million.
Huh?
You paid $1.5 million for a sticker? Yeah, it's called a furry commission. You wouldn't know.
I mean, to be fair, what was there was the one furry commission that sold for like $200,000, and it was just a fucking like it was some ridiculous like single sheet. Oh, so I swear to God, if fucking hold up, let me check StreamerBot real quick. Oh God damn it, StreamerBot. Hold up.
It wouldn't even have mattered if Marms was here because your bot was broken.
Yeah, it does that. It does that a lot. It's like I don't know why it does that. It's like actually so fucking annoying. Hold up. Monokuma, you can wait.
Well, this is Nagito right now, so.
Nagito and Monokuma, you can both wait.
Nagito can wait.
Okay.
No, you can tell Nagito to wait, and he will patiently wait, because you are better than him in his eyes. Monokuma, you tell him to wait, and you might be losing a finger.
Okay, yeah, for whatever fucking reason, the OBS WebSocket fucking server just occasionally changes the IP. For some goddamn reason.
I had that problem too!
That's so annoying. Hold up. Status connect. Can I force connect? Force. I love streaming. It's really good and really relaxing and definitely makes me feel like I'm not losing my mind.
I had OBS where the WebSocket changed and I couldn't find the IP address and I had to fucking restart my computer to get it to show up. Because the option to check out the WebSocket stuff was just disabled on OBS for some reason.
Okay, so that should be connecting. Why aren't you connecting? Connect? Disconnect. There we go. God, I love it. I mean, to be fair, I guess it is a free program, but also. OBS, please. You sure it wasn't an adopt? I don't think it was an adopt. It was something to the effect of like, actually it might have been an adopt. It was like one of those closed species things. Where like it was like a primogen or whatever, like from the original artist that created the protogen concept. And it was like $200,000 or something ridiculous.
Let's see. 23.5K on a design?
That sounds right. I know it started with a 2. I couldn't remember beyond that.
Yeah, it was an adoptable.
Oh my god. I'm like, that's like.
Yeah, it was a closed species.
That sounds like NFT nonsense. I mean, to be honest with you, closed species were the original NFTs.
Yeah, but at least they like technically exist and you can do shit with them.
I mean, the big thing was like the idea of the like closed species was that there was like, what was the term for it? Like prestige. For like, oh, you commissioned a closed species from the original artist, so like, you know, there's like a prestige element to it, and then like people are just like, I'm just gonna draw progens and primogens, I don't care. And then people got mad at those people who were drawing the species that was closed because they were devaluing the original creations. One of the prices is absurd. You can trust it's an adopt. That's fair. You paid... Oh, no, you already read this, didn't you? It's nothing.
Listen up!
In exchange for not watching this movie, Hajime paid $1.5 million for a Monokuma sticker. Come on, since we're talking about it anyway, why don't you show it to Nagito? Stop it! But my resistance was in vain, and Monokuma reached into my pocket and took the sticker. See? It's this one! I'm sorry, I was born stupid.
That's...
You bought this for $1.5 million?
Well, come on, Ivan, gotta have a sweet bean. But in the end, he's still gonna watch the movie. Who cares about that anymore? Just hurry up and give me an invitation ticket.
Here!
Okay, here you go. It already says so on the invitation ticket, but it's only effective today at this time. By the way, I can only give away 1 ticket per person. You only have 1 chance to watch it for free. I've already stamped today's date onto the ticket, so you won't be able to cheat.
Look forward to it.
Oh,
okay?
fuck. I think I skipped over it. Don't worry, I only plan to watch it once. Then I'll go prepare the projection reel. Please wait a bit, okay?
Hey.
Hajime, about that invitation ticket, I strongly recommend you keeping it safe.
Oh, we're gonna get blamed for the killing, and then we're gonna have to be like, oh, we didn't, how could, like, you know, this was an imitation killing, but we didn't see the movie, here's proof, because here's the dated time ticket for, for me watching the movie that happened after both of the bodies were found.
It's like you can see the future.
Nagito is actually jealous he didn't get that sticker and is planning on killing for it. I feel like Nagito would kill for less, to be honest. Huh? Why?
No reason. Just think of it as a protection charm. Oh my god, you're so right.
I guess I should just wait until Monokuma finishes his preparations. It is funny because in the first game, I was like lost on the third case because like there was so much bullshit going on. But like the first game was super easy to predict all of the twists and turns, and I feel like this game it's like swapped. I had no idea what was going on in the first case, and then now I'm like, oh yeah, here's every plot beat.
No.
Oh, hold on, I'm still in the middle of preparing. Don't rush.
Are you sure?
Hasty boys get hated, you know. They might even get hated by boy bears too, you know. Well, shit.
What?
I'm assuming that this is some weird, like, this is some wordplay that does not translate into English properly. But I don't want to get hated by bears.
Don't call yourself a boy bear.
You can hate me all you want. No! Bears, please!
Impossible.
Hajime, I can't believe you bought that thing. And you paid $1.5 million for it, too. Nagito's looking at our... Nagito is our... Fuck, what is it called? Fuck, I can't think of the words. Fuck!
No,
there it is. Nagito's our accountant looking at how much we spent on her commission.
Please, someone help me. My family is starving. The food, $200 a month. Utility, $300. Rent, $1,000. Not watching a fuck-ass movie made by a murder bear. $1.5 million. Someone is good at the economy. Please help me. My family is starving. But even you said you should have just settled it with money to get out of seeing that movie.
You're right, but that means I would have had to buy that thing, you know.
Just leave me alone.
Can we take a look at the concession, the stand, and see that there's no the goods counter, and see that there's no bag?
That reminds me, that item should be on top of the counter. This one looks like a tote bag made of hemp cloth with a decal of Monami's face on it. Ah, did that catch your eye? It's an all-purpose tote bag, useful for a variety of common tasks. It's a limited item, only one person can have it. If the tote bag is gone, that means...
What's this?
Whoa there! Were you interested in buying that tote bag?
Too bad.
Well, that's just too bad. It's already sold out. Who do you sell it to?
You're so stupid.
Stupid? There's no way I'd fall for that. There's no way I'd say something that'd reveal who the killer is.
So, the killer bought it.
Shocking.
I remember you said there was only one because it's a limited item, right? It's not limited to one. It's more like it's limited to one person. What's the difference?
Hey,
When you buy one bag, you get another one free. It's a common practice to bait customers with bonus prizes. For some reason, hearing you say that pisses me off. So there was a second bag?
well now.
Oh, that means we just have to look and see who, like, has the bag in their room or something.
Huh. Now then, I should forget that I carelessly made a slip of the tongue.
Now then.
Looks like the preparations are complete, so please enter the theater right away.
I can't wait! I can't wait!
This is exciting! Exciting! The second bag has hit the theater. I apologize for keeping you waiting. World-famous director Monokuma presents a stunning masterpiece that has reduced American audiences to tears. The Wizard of Monami 2.5D will be screening shortly. From the title alone, I have a bad feeling about this. 2.5D. That sounds so half-assed.
Now then, please relax and enjoy the film.
It's Monami's music again.
Monokuma was born in a remote village
Oh my
full of
God.
old people because the death rates outpaced the birth rates.
Great.
Oh my God.
One day, Monokuma was swept up by a tornado created by a helicopter gunship during a routine military exercise.
Oh.
And was whisked away to Monami's country.
Damn, I wonder who could solve that problem. We'll go on to Ryan. Glad I'm sweet bean.
Monokuma wanted to return to his homeland so he could go back to pestering the old people for change.
Wait a fucking minute. Hold up. I just realized this is Wizard of Oz, right?
It's the Wizard of Monami.
Okay, but it's lampooning Wizard of Oz, which means
Yes.
I'm assuming that the 3 people that died are the three it's Cowardly Lion, Tin Man, and the Scarecrow. Stackery? What's up? What? Mookie doesn't have a brain. Hiyoko doesn't have a heart.
Is there one more person that died?
Well, I think they're setting up that the third person is the person who got
who has no courage, which is Akane.
Oh, God damn it. Oh, for fuck's sakes. All right, Akane did it. Never fucking mind. Well,
so he began his journey to see the wizard Monami, who was rumored to grant any wish one desires. Along the way, he met a very loyal group of friends. Monokuma met a Monami scarecrow who was missing a brain. When he recommended that she commit suicide,
oh my God!
The Monami scarecrow hanged herself and died.
Jesus!
Holy fuck!
Welcome to Sweet Bean. Welcome to Dish Climbing too. Holy fuck!
He also met a Monami lion who was missing her courage, so he pumped her full of arrows.
Wait. Is this... Hold up. Because this might have... Okay, so either Akane is going to get killed by being shot to death with 1,000 arrows, or this is in reference to the fact that she almost got shot to death with 1,000 arrows before this.
He also met a Monami Tin Man who was missing a heart, so Monokuma sliced her into lumps of iron. After a lot of other stuff happened, Monokuma finally reached the wizard Monami, the great and powerful. Eventually, one thing led to another, and he started beating the crap out of Monami.
Man,
and in the
Wicked
end,
go crazy.
He somehow usurped the kingdom from her. With this, Monokuma enslaved the old people, took their pensions, and lived the rest of his days in luxury.
Marms, come get your man. He's committing... Come get your man, he's committing private equity. Didn't the girl from the beginning of Danganronpa 1 also get stabbed by arrows? No, the...
It's floor spikes.
Oh, wait, she did. I forgot about... Yeah. Hold up. Wait, what the fuck? Huh. Oh, Mommy would 100% be a venture capitalist. I'll smoke one of Sorrel. Go ahead, you sweet bean. Oh, no, he's a Republican.
Well, you look at Monokuma and say he isn't?
You're right. You're right. No, wait, hold up. He can't be Republican. He's half black.
That hasn't stopped people before, Starky.
You're right. You're right. Extremely compelling point. The grift is real. But no, also we're on our first 3-minute ads. We run this every
also, Starky, what the fuck?
Listen. Monokuma looks like a libertarian. That's a good question.
But he doesn't like books.
No, wrong lib. Wrong lib. To be fair, it is actually fascinating. Like, there's this YouTuber I watched named FT Signifier who makes great content that is absolutely, like, it hurts to watch. It's really high quality art that is pain to watch. And he, like, did the breakdown of, like, the 5 different types of, like, black manga. And, like, a solid, like, couple of them are just, like, doesn't want to, like, apply, like there's, like, the grifters and, like, just, like highly religious people. It was kind of a fascinating breakdown to see someone from like someone with a more nuanced and thorough introspective, you know, perspective. If you think about it, these games are just what Republicans think communism is. You're right.
Oh my gosh.
And he lived happily ever after. The end.
How is this an imitation killing, though?
Well, because it's... Wait.
This just feels like a coincidence.
I don't think we're getting to the trial tonight. It's been an hour, so probably not. That's a good question. Okay, so, like, presumably someone told Ibuki, like, whoever the perpetrator is, told Ibuki to kill it. Wait, okay, so this notably implies that whoever the perpetrator is isn't one of the 3. Right? Because the other 2 presumably like all it said about the person with the cowardly lion, presumably Akane, was that she got pumped full of arrows. So
yeah.
Akane might also die. Is this a fucking quad down? Someone killed Ibuki and Hiyoko,
but
and then
Monokuma said the same person can't kill more than 2.
Well, yeah, but Monokuma kills the perpetrator. Then he's like, you know what? Fuck you, fuck you, Akane. You tried to kill me, and then he killed her too. He's like, I changed my mind. Fuck you, and just like deletes her.
I'm very confused why everyone's like, oh, it's the same thing from the movie, when it just seems like more like a crazy coincidence.
I would pay $1.5 million to avoid seeing this, yes.
Phew.
God damn it, Monokuma. Okay, my big thing that I'm fucking, like, I'm committed to now is, like, there's the well-known voice actor Gianni Matragrano? Matragrano? I don't know. He's famous for, like, he'll voice anything if you pay him. I want the same thing, so I'm about to fucking read this with my full chest. Man, movies are the best! That drama was so moving that I needed 2 boxes of tissues, 1 for each head!
I hate that. I hate that. Thank God we're still in commercial break.
Now then, let's meet again at the class trial.
Bye-bye.
Goodbye, bye-bye. You mean face, right? No, he definitely meant head. You mean face? No. I'm too disgusted to even let out a sigh right now. That's all I can say to describe this situation.
Want a break from the ads? How was it? Actually, I don't even need to ask. I totally expected your reaction.
That was honestly the worst movie I've ever seen. Is it even okay to call that a movie?
Well,
but thanks to that movie, now you know, right?
Yeah. Just like you said, the characters who were killed in the movie match the victims in this case. Ibuki's death by hanging matched the Scarecrow's death in the movie. Not that just that, but Hiyoko's suspended body matches the lion's death, too?
What?
What?
1,000 arrows?
That doesn't even remotely look like 1,000, like... What the
No.
fuck?
No, that's just wrong.
Are we taking crazy pills?
The lion got suspended on a tree?
Okay.
Yeah, but like...
I guess I can see this because the implication is also that Hiyoko was very scared. Like, she didn't want to catch the despair disease. But like, that's, I don't know, this is not a well-written case.
That's such a leap. That's such a leap. You guys, this is like literally like people trying to be like, it's so deep. Look at this. And it's like, that's happenstance. That's happenstance. Oh, and more happenstance.
Okay, so then who would be the person who lacks a heart?
Yeah.
Who would be violently dismembered? Tin Man? Kazuichi? I don't know. I don't know, man. This feels like a stretch.
But
It would have been a complete imitation if the killer killed 3 people, but it seems like that wasn't possible. Perhaps the killer's upset about that right now, or...
If the killer's main goal was just an imitation murder, they should be upset about it, but I'm not sure if that's even true. Welcome on Nars, glad to have you, Sweet Bean. The killer? Give me the popcorn. Give me the...
Marms is informing me they were throbbing in spirit when Monokuma arrived.
Spectacular. Yeah, presumably that will be like the killer will be punished by Monokuma by being hacked to pieces.
Honestly, Soda being a Tin Man makes sense with them being a mechanic.
I mean, that's the only thing I can think of, like in terms of like a clue to be derived high. They phantom sensed a Monokuma when they're tingled. Only the best sentences are typed in my chat. Only good sentences, like the phantom dicking from Monokuma. Hey, have you prepared that surveillance camera unit? Hey, you prepared that surveillance camera unit, right?
hey.
Yeah? So? I didn't make any weird modifications or anything. It's not like I'm suspicious or anything. Oh my fucking god. Oh my god! Starky missed, I clipped the line. No, I saw it. That clip now exists of me on the internet. If Soda's is the killer, it will be the most on-the-nose case up until now in the series. Didn't you get this from that shady-looking alley where all those machines were lined up?
Right.
Yeah, I just tweaked it a little. Then, if there are other surveillance camera units, would it be possible to transmit a signal to the hospital from those cameras too?
Man.
No, that's impossible. Originally, surveillance cameras and surveillance monitors are only used as part of the same unit. The video that was filmed with the hospital camera can only be viewed on the hospital monitor. The video that was filmed with the music venue camera can only be seen on the music venue monitor.
Hey.
But if I left it like that, we wouldn't have been able to communicate, so I decided to swap the cameras. So that's how you guys were able to view the hospital footage from the music venue and vice versa. However, each surveillance camera unit manages its broadcast based on a specific number. So even if you bring the same model camera or monitor, you won't be able to interfere with the signal. Meaning, even if another surveillance camera exists, it'd be impossible to broadcast with it. However, I didn't just swap the cameras. I modified them and increased the wireless range. If I hadn't done that, we wouldn't have been able to use it. You're right. You did work on that. The killer's 100% Chiaki. The misinterpreter whining voices commands to end it. Welcome on to the studio. Glad to have you, sweet Bane.
Well?
I feel like I haven't been here in a while, even though it's only really been a few days.
I should investigate the lobby first? What do you mean?
Probably the monitor.
Oh. Interesting, so it's a one-wire tether in a sense. I mean, it's a transmitter hooked up to one specific like receiver, and they just basically swapped which transmitter they were holding on to. There's a surveillance camera unit on top of the reception desk. As long as the music venue's surveillance camera unit is destroyed, it's impossible to broadcast with this.
Hajime.
Hey, Hajime, there's something I wanted to ask you. You first discovered Ibuki's body at the music venue, right? But why did you go to the music venue? You had a reason for that, right? Did you see something with this camera?
That's right.
Oh, I also wanted to ask you that. It'd be different if the surveillance camera unit could record, but it's only good for household functions. Mm-hmm.
Hey.
You know what? You could record.
Wait, what?
Because Fuyuhiko showed us a recorded video of them from earlier.
Oh shit, that's right. So he's lying.
Tell me. Or the writers just forgot. Tell me, Hajime.
Yeah, that's exactly it. I saw a strange video in that surveillance camera unit. I mean, Kazuichi is already like the prime suspect, so him lying actually does make sense here. It showed the music venue stage. There's a black curtain hanging like there is now. But the whole display was pretty dark because they were just using candlelight. There was a rope hanging from the ceiling, and beneath that, there was a stepladder on the floor. And right away, a person wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head appeared. I didn't know who it was because their face was covered, but now I know that must have been Ibuki. She walked straight to the stepladder and without any hesitation. She climbed that stepladder of her own free will, and then she grabbed that rope, and that's all I saw. The candlelight being used must have been snuffed out or something, because the screen went dark all of a sudden, and it wasn't displaying anything anymore.
Man.
You could be lying to have evidence for the killer did things? Maybe. Well, if the candlelight goes out, obviously nothing will show up. Or the recording just ended and the screen goes black because there's nothing to show because it's already broken. Modern surveillance cameras have infrared functions, so things can still show up even in the dark. But the one I got from the machine alley was a really old model.
Hold on. Hold it.
Well?
At the time, you said you didn't know the person wearing the hemp bag was Ibuki, right?
Yeah? You didn't know it was her, but you saw she was trying to hang herself. So you rushed over to the music venue to try to stop her. But I didn't make it in time.
Hey.
Still, if she climbed the stepladder on her own, does that mean she committed suicide? Wouldn't that mean she's her own killer? Ibuki committed suicide? What do you think, Chiaki?
There's no doubt about it. Ibuki climbed the stepladder on her own, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt.
If so...
Hey, don't think for so long. If you don't know, just be honest about it. Well, of course she doesn't. There's no way we'd be able to figure that out so easily. Boy, it's almost like she had an extremely conveniently, like, plot convenient disease that made her extremely easy to manipulate and control. Ibuki got done so fucking dirty.
They literally had to fucking act of God her to get her out of it.
She was too powerful. She was too powerful. If she continued, if she was allowed to live, the story would not have functioned because she is too powerful.
Oh, yeah. I need to investigate the conference room on the second floor. I'm heading over there.
What the heck? She ran away all of a sudden. She said the conference room, but why would she mention the conference room all of a sudden? Also, I might just be overthinking, but did she seem a little upset?
Well, yeah, we're talking about a friend of ours killing themselves.
Yeah, it's,
I'd be very upset too, because like, Ibuki would never, but she had a disease that made her think so. That's, oh my god, hey.
It's Loki, after the Ibuki jump scare.
Now then.
I'm like, I definitely had a moment where my fucking fight or flight instinct kicked in.
Ooh, I'm finally getting back to my normal self.
All right.
Hajime, help me out with my recovery. Can you... you can touch my boobs if you win.
No thanks. She was bearable when she was quiet. It'd be so much better if she was still feeling the after effects. She'd beat me up if I said that out loud. Anyway, why are you here?
Hey, hey.
Well, I've never been sick or hurt before, so I had no idea, but... hospital gowns are pretty comfy. I was thinking I might as well keep wearing one.
Don't tell me you plan to wear hospital gowns from now on.
That's the idea, but it looks like they're out of stock. Looks like there was one gown for each patient's room, so I thought there'd be more in the empty rooms.
There weren't any gowns?
Yep, that's right. And Pookie died wearing one, so the only one left is the one Nagito was wearing. If I have no choice, then I should just use Nagito's. It's a unisex size, so I'll probably be able to fit in it.
Hold on. What happened to the gown you were wearing?
Are you saying I should wear the one I already wore? That's gross.
Wearing clothes someone else was wearing is even grosser.
Like,
No time to dilly-dally. I totally left Mekon back at the music venue. Crap, I gotta go back soon.
Well, it's okay since I already investigated the music venue, but leaving her on guard duty was a bad idea.
Is that detail gonna come in handy?
Looks like it was...
There's no extra no extra gowns for anyone to wear?
Presumably. I still have no idea what that like three-part story is all about. What?
Oh, that's not supposed to do that.
It's on! Why is the MRI on?
The MRI is always on.
Has it?
No, I mean, like, when you're at a hospital, the MRI, the magnet is always on.
I guess that's fair. But I don't think it was on it wasn't vibrating the last time we looked in. What's this? It's pitch black. I can't see anything. Where's the switch?
hey,
Don't turn it on.
Did Ibuki get killed in here?
What? No. What?
Okay, so
That would be weird.
It's pitch black in here. It would be weird, but it could be a thing where she was killed here and then dragged over and then set up to look like she committed suicide in the music venue.
Maybe? That would be wild.
This is so fucking convoluted. Huh? Chiaki, are you there?
cause
If you turn on the light, it's gonna be fully exposed.
fucking God.
It'd be embarrassing.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. What's fully exposed?
Hey.
Hey, Hajime. If you poke out your eyes, you can turn on the light. What are you gonna do? Are you gonna poke them out?
I'm not gonna poke out my eyes.
Aww.
Aw, bummer. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck?
Why did you just start moaning?
That was a disgust. I was like, ugh. Ugh.
When was this released again?
2013, I think.
Okay, I'll give it a pass. This one has this line has not aged well.
Epic fail. Troll fail.
No sooner did she finish saying that I heard the dry sounds of curtains being drawn. There was a flash of intense light that stung my eyes a little. Hey girl, you're supposed to yell flashbang first. I squinted my eyes until they started adjusting to the light. And I saw Chiaki had finished opening the curtain that was covering the window.
Hey.
Were you surprised?
Surprised? I don't get it.
Well?
I got it.
Got what?
See?
The curtains in this conference room are designed to completely block out light. There's a projector in here, so they were probably careful about light shining through.
See?
See? A black curtain that blocks out light. And it's also long enough to reach the floor. It's perfect.
A black light-blocking curtain. That's why it was so dark. Wait, wasn't there something about the curtain being replaced in the...
Being different, yeah.
So, is something wrong with it?
I'm still in the middle of investigating, so it's a secret.
That's not how investigations work! Yep, she's upset. But still, what was all that about? That bit about it being embarrassing if I look and troll fail?
Nope.
I just wanted to mess with you.
Yep, she's definitely upset. Why is she acting so childish? I guess I'm done investigating the hospital. I should move on to a different place.
Hello! How's everybody doing? It's me, Monokuma!
Is this all the time we get?
Hey, awesome! The class trial's gonna start, you know? So, make sure you guys come to Monokuma Rock ASAP!
I don't feel like we got enough to figure out who it is.
I think we did. It's already time? So, this again. I need to go to that place again. But now's not the time to be a coward. The reason Ibuki and Hiyoko became victims in order to find the truth. The only thing I can do is go. So, you want to do the first half and then we can split at the halfway mark?
Sure.
Otherwise, this is like, the stream's over. Whoopsies. 1 hour. That's all you get.
It's about an hour and a half.
Not even in the previous game was an investigation this fast. I mean, yeah, it was like a 2-hour investigation. Hold up, where's Monokuma Rock?
No, we're in the middle. We're on Middle Island already.
Yay, see you next Tuesday. I feel like it's gotta be Kazuichi.
I'm feeling Kazuichi as well. But the question is why? That's what I'm confused about.
Yeah, what motive would he have?
Because, like, maybe it's fucking accidental. I feel like it has to be an accident. Kazuichi said something fucking stupid, and it was a fucking spiral of events.
Like he said something stupid to Ibuki. He was like, oh wait, fuck, she actually killed herself. And then Hiyoko also saw, so he had to kill her and then like make it look as weird as possible.
That, or I'm thinking, I don't know. I think something spiraled out of control here because of the fucking disease.
Yeah, because the disease was the motive. The movie was just the thing that they were imitating.
Yeah.
And I guess it's like, yeah, okay. I feel like of all of them, like the one who would be the most off character for committing a murder would be Sonia or Kazuichi. Kazuichi's too much of a fucking chicken shit to actually like kill anyone.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, him killing someone, they have to really bend over backwards to make a reason for him to kill someone.
The plot convenient disease.
Yeah.
Allow me to introduce myself. Everyone who heard the announcement had gathered in front of Monokuma Rock, and soon enough...
Welcome!
Damn, we're really low in bodies, aren't we?
I mean, to be fair, we are missing Nekomaru. We are down
True,
one
but
because...
still...
Yeah, like, we are definitely... I feel like we've lost a lot of people really quickly. Is everybody here? Do you guys want to go to the class trial?
Wait, jerk! Hold it right there!
Monomi's such a dumb child.
Hellbounded leopard, take me the follow-up, come to lab check. Let have you, sweet pea.
What the fuck?
What? Don't get in my way. You're just a dumb little sister who's short a few brain cells.
Hey!
My brain works just fine!
Hey!
Monokuma, what did you do with Nekomaru?
I see. So you've come to avenge him. The fuck do you mean, avenge? Hello? Also, welcome on Mulk. Glad to have you, sweet bean.
Avenge? That sounds like he died!
Sounds like you say. Oops. Anyway, since Nekomaru is unfortunately unavailable today, let's just say he's absent.
Bye-bye!
Now then, I gotta go first.
I won't let you!
Done! I won't let you escape!
Hey!
Hey, did you hear what he said?
Huh?
Don't worry about it. There's no way Nekomaru's dead. He's just trying to piss us off.
Damn it!
He says through tears. Of course he's not dead. There's no way, not in a million years.
Well...
Why is it all my character? I swear if Sonia's after this. More importantly, it's best if we worry about ourselves for now. Oh my god, it's all my characters left over now, isn't it?
I mean, to be fair, I have the main character, so it makes sense.
If something happens here, every one of us except Nekomaru will die!
Why are you so excited about that?
How about it?
Who knows? Maybe I'm just looking forward to seeing poetic justice prevail. Hope. Ah!
What do you yearn for?
What are you saying, fiend? You'll find out soon enough.
See?
Then let's go.
I'm gonna do it!
All right, let's hurry up and get this over with.
Yeah, you're right. It is funny because, like, of the characters here, I only voice Kazuichi and Mikon, and then Nekomaru's out of commission. So, like, everyone else is you.
Oh no, it's the opposite problem of last time.
I mean, to be fair, I still got the main character, which does provide me, like, a decent chunk of lines. Also, I'm sorry to hear that things are rough, Mole. Hopefully things get better, although I definitely feel the same in terms of just, like, life derogatory. Roar! I feel like Monaco would 100% roar roar!
No, he
X3
wouldn't.
nuzzles you with bare claws.
Oh my god.
We stepped onto the elevator and ascended toward the gaping maw of Monokuma Rock. And that's when I suddenly noticed it. I noticed our lined up silhouettes keep getting smaller and smaller, but I can't turn back now. If I turn back, I won't be able to press forward. And when everyone was inside Monokuma Rock, I love the shaking. It looks so out of place. I swear to God, if this is like a clue that Nekomaru gets killed next, because they don't want to make a fucking special CG that's Nekomaru without all of these characters, they accidentally, like, they made this and they're like, oh, fuck. Oh, wait, shit. God. Did anyone else die before I got here? So the two that are dead are Hiyoko and Ibuki. Nekomaru is out of commission, but he is, as far as we know, still alive. The elevator began its deep descent as usual, but nobody said a word. As we stood there, trying to figure out what to say to each other, the elevator descended deeper and deeper. And when it descended as far as it could go, it finally stopped. The elevator doors opened slowly, almost tantalizingly so. Light poured through from the other side, eroding the boundaries of the darkness, and I walked into that place. My! It feels pretty toothless with all these empty seats!
Well, two people got killed at the same time, and Nekomaru's not here either.
Hey!
Is Nekomaru really not participating? If he's alive, you should really invite him.
No.
Why bother?
What?
Well now.
Now then, let's begin! It's the beginning of the long-awaited class trial! Please enjoy it to your heart's content! Tantalizing, you're not fucking the elevator. Welcome on, Kenny. Glad to have you, sweet bean. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. Ibuki Miyoda, the ultimate musician. She was really loud, but she was the mood maker of our group. When I was with her, all of my pain and suffering just seemed to melt away. Hiyoko Saionji, the ultimate traditional dancer. Just from looking at her adorable face, you'd never know she was actually selfish and foul-mouthed. Listen,
oh my! At least we're not pulling the fucking
Mahiru.
Mahiru thing where it's like, oh, we all loved her, and it's like, why? No, you didn't.
It's like, excuse me. Yeah. I mean, listen, I respect it. I'm of the opinion it's like we should be honest about the dead. Fuck, like the don't speak ill of the dead bullshit. But she was trying to change herself, and she was desperately trying to come to terms with Mahiru's death. The person who killed those two is among us. I definitely can't believe it. But whether I believe it or not is irrelevant. Unless I figure out the truth, I won't be able to escape from this hell. That's why I must find out, no matter the cost. For our sake. For our friends' sake. For Ibuki and Hiyoko's sake. And so the curtain to the third class trial was about to open. This life-threatening trial, billowing with hope and despair, has begun. Set skills.
Set some skills.
I mean, we got hella skills to set. Infinitely unlimited flame. Increase the power of the silencer. I think this is what we got from Gundam. Increase the power of the silencer. Effective during the non-stop debate. Neural Liberation I still think is like a great band name. Man, already the trial? Yeah, this was a short investigation.
Now then, let's begin with a simple explanation of the class trial. During the class trial,
oh my god, Bear, this is like Monokuma, this is the 8th time we've done this.
Who done it? If you vote correctly, then only the blackened will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong person,
the X'd out portraits set to their actual height?
Probably.
I'll punish
That's so
everyone
rude.
besides.
It is a little mean.
That person will earn the right to leave this island. Oh well, who cares about this boring explanation? Let's get on with it already!
I don't mind starting the trial, but I don't really have a grasp of how the case played out. You know, because I was asleep the whole time.
Why are you putting the sassy pose on this?
Even if you do grasp it, you're just gonna confuse the heck out of us, aren't you?
But Nagito's not alone. I don't get it either.
I don't think we want Nagito to be firmly grasping anything.
Not with those fingers. Who knows where they've been? Oh, that's right, we do.
You're fine. Your head's empty anyway.
Empty.
Oh,
head?
Kazuichi, you're coming off a little strong right at the start, aren't you?
I mean, to be fair, Kazuichi's always been like the fucking asshole. He's always been kind of a dick.
Listen up. The emptier your head, the more dreams you can stuff inside it, you know?
Actually, I respect this. I respect this. I'm gonna give this a line to any of my himbo or thembo associating friends. Not Nagito's firm ass grab.
Anyway, we shouldn't proceed with the trial if those two can't participate in the arguments. Since he's the first witness, why don't we ask Hajime to explain the incident and the sequence of events?
Then, let's start with when we split into the hospital team and motel team because of the despair disease. The hospital team consisted of Nagito, Ibuki, and Akane, who were infected, and Mikan, Fuyuhiko, and me.
The other 5 on the motel team were myself, Gundam, Kazuichi, Chiaki, and Hyoko.
Spending the night at the hospital was prohibited, so Hajime and I had to sleep at our cottages.
I woke up at my cottage on the day the incident happened. Mikan came by to wake me up and told me that Nagito had recovered from his symptoms. We immediately headed over to the hospital, and after we confirmed his recovery, I made Mikan rest in the on-call room since she hadn't slept all night, while I waited in the hospital lobby.
And she kept fucking trying to choke us to death in our sleep.
And then, I saw the incoming signal light on the surveillance camera blinking before our scheduled time. When I pressed the button to turn on the monitor, what appeared on screen was a video of someone wearing a hospital gown and a hemp bag on their head, climbing a stepladder.
Amazing! That's such a heart-pounding story! And then what did you do, Hajime?
Nagito! This is us talking about seeing a friend fucking die! This is not an appropriate response! Oh, so the chef boy wasn't the only kinky perv? I mean, so far the game has killed 2 of its 2 confirmed bisexual/pansexual characters. Because Ibuki and Teru were both bi/pan.
Oh my god, you're right!
The game can't help but bury its gays. It really is. It's like aggressive about it.
Hopefully 2x2 is better.
But that comes with the downside that we have to deal with Teru more.
Small payoff. Small payoff.
Teru can be as bisexual as he wants, just not near me at all. Not even in the same zip code. I want him on the other side. I want him on the moon. He can be the most bisexual person on the moon. I do not want him near me.
I tried to stop them, of course. I rushed out of the hospital and ran to where the video was being recorded, the music venue. But it was too late. By the time I arrived...
It's a shame that Byakuya and Teru killed Byakuya, because they would get along very well. They could be a power couple.
I could see that. The ultimate gainer and the ultimate chef. The ultimate chef.
And Byakuya's rich. He could fund Teru and his dying mother.
Oh my god, they absolutely, like, they're the couple that you would never expect to get together, and you assume that they would be super toxic for each other, but then they actually do get together, and they're like actually like they curb each other's harsh edges.
Because like Teru is all like, oh, I want no one to believe I'm a small country boy and I'm a great chef, and Byakuya tastes his food, he's like, oh, you're an amazing chef, and like, I don't know. I think they'd be good together. It'd be awful and horrible for a couple months, but I think after a while they'd be good for each other.
Like JPJ and Taisha. Phoenix, that's such a specific reference. I'm the only other person in the chat who's gonna understand that. There's this very, very lovely lady on YouTube who does video breakdowns of various dating shows, and she did one on Love Island, and it's extremely funny hearing her like go into detail about this bullshit that does not matter, but because she's a very queer identifying person, and she's breaking down like these heteronormative ass shows. It's great. They're great video essays, but like they're also like so specific references that I'm like no one else will understand. Basically, Tera becomes Byaku's personal chef. Honestly, yeah, I can see that happening.
I thought I should tell the others right away, so I headed to the motel.
Why the motel?
Because it was close to the music venue, and unlike the hospital, there were more able-bodied people there. At least, that's what I thought. But the only person who came with me was Chiaki.
But I remember feeling a little relieved because not long after, we met up with Mikan and Fuyuhiko.
We were also looking for Ibuki since she disappeared from our sight.
After I rested for a bit, I started counting everyone at the hospital. And then I noticed Ibuki was
I feel like this whole case is a lot of like
out of the hospital.
This happened to happen at like the perfect time.
A little bit. I mean,
like it's like Mikan just happened to not be there. Because like if Mikan was there to begin with, and didn't come to visit us and fall asleep in our room for some fucking reason, that was so convenient.
Plot convenience. The case. The murder trial. Just finished WarioWare Smooth Moves and now in bed. Hopefully have a cup of time watching us slowly lose our minds.
Coincidentally, I ran into Fuyuhiko, so I pled with him in various ways to see if he could help me out.
Why do you gotta phrase it like that?
Why is your voice reaching new high pitches that hasn't before?
Girly Pop, what the fuck did you plead him with? Hello?
Various ways?
Okay, I'm glad I'm not the only one who caught that.
Don't say it like that and confuse people.
After I heard from those two that Ibuki disappeared, I had a feeling she was the person wearing the hemp bag. So I immediately led them to the music venue.
She's getting stronger. Welcome on, Dab. I'm glad to have you, Sweet Bean.
But the door wouldn't open. Since we had no other option, the four of us broke down the door. And when that happened, we didn't just find Ibuki's body. We also found Hiyoko's. And not just that. Her body was taped to a pillar.
That's when we heard the body discovery announcement. Not once, but twice in a row.
And so, we decided to lower the hanged body, didn't we?
When we removed the hemp bag, just as we feared, it was Ibuki.
So that's how the case played out. Thank you. I understood it very easily.
Well, it's clear what the problem with this case is. When Hajime left the music venue, who...
Wait, how do I know anything Hajime just said is true?
Oh my fucking god. Why I hate him. I hate him so much. Huh?
Sorry, I'm only being impartial right now. And the story I just heard is clearly suspicious. Hajime, if you're the only one who saw the hanging video, and the first one to discover Ibuki's body, then you could be lying as much as you want right now, right?
Lie? Why would I lie?
Obviously.
The venue was locked when we left.
Ignore what might be an inconvenient truth for you.
Do you doubt me?
If you're not lying, I would like you to prove it. Come on, try to prove it to me. Prove you're not the killer.
Ugh. It's just as Kazuichi said, Nagito's the kind of guy who'll just confuse us and make matters worse. Damn it, I shouldn't have explained it to Nagito. I'm in trouble now thanks to that. Movie's invitation. Alright, there we go.
Hajime's testimony is clearly suspicious.
If Hajime's testimony is a lie, then the fact that Ibuki hung herself...
That would also be a lie.
I don't think I can deny that possibility. After all, Hajime is the only witness.
Why would Hajime lie?
Are we the only witness?
Because he's the killer.
Did Hajime kill both of them?
The fact that the bodies were imitating the movie.
There it is.
Yeah.
No, that's wrong.
Why would? Okay, but he's the one who was like, "Oh, take this." He really was like, "Here, take this ticket. You'll use it. It'll protect you." And then he specifically created the situation where it would protect us.
Of course you're not. I already knew that.
Then why did you do
God!
this? Why did you do this? I hate him. 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 I hate him so much.
Huh? Before the incident, Hajime had never watched that movie. His invitation ticket is proof of that. Each person only received one ticket, and they're marked with a stamp that shows the date and time.
So was it, okay, but what is this in service? Why did you do this?
Isn't that right, Monokuma?
Yes, no mistakes there.
Is he on our side? Is he like, oh yeah, the like this'll be?
Is he trying to strengthen our what is it? Alibi?
I guess.
Which means there's no way Hajime, who never saw the movie, could commit murders that imitated it. Or did anyone tell him what happens in the movie? Of course no one did, right?
Hold on a sec. You're the one who brought this up in the first place.
Nagito, what are you doing?
Well, since we're opening with your witness testimony, I thought we should solidify the foundation.
I guess I understand that.
It also provides a good warm-up.
What warm-up?
Oh my
this
God!
Isn't a game, you know?
Don't get mad. I just think warming up is really important. Especially since this isn't a game.
This is our third time doing this. We're plenty warmed up.
Well, I knew it would turn out like this anyway.
Chiaki's like, yeah, no, Chiaki 100% like, this is a waste of time. What the fuck was the point of any of this?
Now then, since we know Hajime's testimony is reliable, let us move on to the arguments.
So this means Ibuki definitely climbed the stepladder all by herself, right?
Yeah, I'm positive.
Then that seals it. Ibuki committed suicide.
No, she didn't.
If Ibuki committed suicide, then who killed Hiyoko?
A murder coincidentally occurring in the same place as a suicide ain't possible, huh?
Like I said before, it's pretty clear what the problem with this case is. The killer murdered Hiyoko while Hajime was gone. So all we gotta do is establish who could have possibly done that.
Then let's ask Hajime. How long would you say you were away from the music venue?
I couldn't have been gone for more than 10 minutes.
So they killed Hiyoko and taped her up within 10 minutes? There's no way that's possible.
We definitely
That's
taped
why
her
the
up
killer
within 10
stalled
minutes,
for time
which is
by making the
crazy.
music venue a closed room.
Yeah. Okay, so we found her body. I guess to be fair, we got to the hospital. We saw the video. We found her body. I guess it's 10 minutes starting from when? 10 minutes starting from the hospital.
When we left.
Yeah. I guess because like there was the thing on that was early, and then like we got there a little bit beforehand. Yeah, it was about 10 minutes, wasn't it? Because we immediately got hit by the thing, the like morning announcement.
Yeah.
What do you mean a closed room?
The killer blocked the venue door from the inside to try and keep us from entering right away.
However, that door is the only entrance to the music venue, right? If they blocked the door from the inside, the killer would not have been able to leave either.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Which means, when we broke down the venue door, the killer was still inside.
They were?
If that's the case, the only suspicious people are those who don't have an alibi for that time. And that's you two, Sonia and Kazuichi.
Damn, we're jumping straight to that, huh?
Well, never mind. I think we might have biffed it in terms of pointing Kazuichi. Is it Gundam?
Is it fucking Gundam?
I realize that this case isn't making Hajime look good because others will think he's faked the trapdoor.
Me too?
What the hell? Why's it gotta be us?
The others all have alibis. Chiaki, Mikan, Hajime, and I all broke down the venue door together. Gundam met up with Hajime at the motel right before that.
Wait, if it's oh god damn it is Gundam, isn't it? Because if the door was closed, and there was no alternate way into the music venue, how the fuck was the stick put there? I think motherfucker got one of his hamsters to put the drumstick on the door. This is stupid. This is stupid. This is so dumb.
And if Akane and Nagito were laid up in the hospital, the only person that leaves is one of you.
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi. You know, Nekomaru.
What the okay, fuck off.
Oh my god, he's in the hospital! That's an alibi!
Oh my god.
Hey, why are you talking like, huh? You're kidding, right? You're not up to something weird, are you?
Please stop making bad jokes.
Anyway, if the killer was hiding inside the venue, we should obviously doubt the
Wait, is Nekomaru using the fucking the Monokuma machine to be present here? Because that was
what?
There's another person who doesn't have an alibi, you know, Nekomaru. And then Monokuma said, me too. Why the fuck would Monokuma say that?
That'd be crazy. That'd be crazy.
Did Nekomaru use the fucking the Monokuma bots to commit a double murder from a distance? This is fucking stupid. I don't think
so.
I guess it would make sense because if he got like the plot convenient disease that makes his personality flop, he would go from being a team player to like selfish. I don't know. This feels like such a stretch.
What a wicked way
That feels like a stretch.
Is this his professional skill?
The killer was inside the music venue. Fuyuhiko obviously thinks so, but is that really it? Hold up. What was the surveillance monitor video, semi-transparent glob, step ladder? What was this grab of thick?
The semi-transparent glob is the thing that was locked, keeping the door closed.
It was both many strange glob that was stuck to where both music venues doors touched each other. Surveillance step ladder. On its left side, a slight bloodstain can be seen. Maybe the step ladder?
No, it's gotta be the glue glob, right?
Well, yeah, let's see what they have to say.
By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door.
Oh, are we supposed to
By
agree?
doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
That person's remark contradicts the truth. I should be able to prove that with my evidence. Okay, so we are supposed to use an evidence. I mean, okay, so that person's remark, I should be able to prove that with my evidence. Are we supposed to take a scan of
still inside the
her saying that the door doesn't have a lock?
By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
It seems they were trying to stall for time.
Okay, that one's true.
How did they lock the door? That door should not have had a lock.
The lock was on the floor in front of the door.
Nope.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
Semi-transparent is...
What?
You can use that as a bolt to lock the door.
Semi-transparent.
By doing that, the killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they look like they had just rushed over.
I have seen this in serial crime dramas.
Person's remark contradicts the truth. Okay, so what are the 3 marks we've seen so far? We have seen the drumstick. The door was locked and they were stalling for time, I think are the things we can hit. What evidence do we got?
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside, they tried to keep us from getting in.
Maybe they didn't lock it from inside?
For time.
Oh wait, no, because okay, so this is the point I was making earlier, where they had to have if they were using the drumstick, they couldn't have
in front of the door.
been locked from inside.
Are you talking about the broken drumstick?
I guess
you can use that as a bolt to lock the door. By doing
I'm so
that,
confused.
The killer who was hiding inside waited till we gathered together and suddenly appeared.
So they looked like they had just rushed over.
Motel key room, scraps of thick paper stepladder.
The killer was still inside the music venue. By locking the door from the inside.
Okay, no, sure. Why not? I don't know how the glob of glue.
Because they put glue on the door and then it...
From the outside.
I guess that makes sense. Oh wait, that would make sense for why else we could like open it.
Outside? How?
It was a semi-transparent glob stuck to the venue door. Maybe that's what they used.
Semi-transparent glob? Like rubber, maybe?
It wasn't rubber at all. That it was glue. It's gotta be glue.
Glue.
That semi-transparent glob must have been glue.
Glue?
But from where?
Yeah,
I guess from the store.
I think so too. It had a firm, gel-like chewiness, and I could smell workshop chemicals the moment I put it in my mouth.
Fucking wild that you did that, by the way.
Based on all that, I'm certain it was glue.
I didn't know glue was edible.
No, you are totally a glue eater, Akane. Oh no, she's learning things.
It's like if one of these characters ate glue as a child, it's Akane. No fucking shot you didn't know.
I believe it is
she
not
forgot.
one typically
She ate so much glue, she forgot you could eat glue.
That glue was only applied to the areas where both doors touched. By pouring it in the gaps of the closed door, they must have sealed the venue door from the outside.
And thanks to that, a glob of glue was left where the door was stuck. Yep, it fits perfectly. But if you just stick them together with glue, you'd be able to break down the door easily, you know? That doesn't really matter. The killer only did that to make us think the door was locked from the inside.
Akane was told it's not edible by her parents. This is a revelation for her. I just know that Teru's ex on his portrait was made with a fork and a knife. Yeah, I think all of the like killers, I guess they had like a special X prepared. Because I'm waiting for us to get a good look at Pekka's, because hers is definitely different. I just haven't seen why.
What'd you say?
First of all, didn't that drumstick we found seem really obvious? Almost unnaturally so? It was so obvious that it makes more sense to think the killer placed it as a diversion.
Are you saying the drumstick was a trap the killer set on purpose? Then
what?
I totally fell for that fucking trap.
So like whoever the killer is snapped the drumstick and left it there after they glued the door shut. To be like, oh,
okay.
Like basically to make it look like a closed room murder when it wasn't.
Apologize to Miss Sonia and me. However, you're not allowed to slice open your stomach this time.
Fair.
In a quarrel, both sides are to blame. That's why it's better to just have no sides at all.
Shut the fuck up, Monami.
So,
oh my god.
During the 10 minutes Hajime left the venue, the killer murdered Hiyoko and created a closed space?
And they also taped her up after killing her, right?
Even quick work has limits.
Oh, what unimaginable speed for a slowpoke like me.
The way you phrase that sounds like you fucking did it.
Yeah, don't say that.
Don't phrase it like that. Mikon, why are you like this? Why is everything you say super incriminating? Also, we're about to run our second set of 3-minute ads. We run this every ad to turn off pre-rolls. We don't have to deal with the ads as soon as they join the stream. Feel free to go grab a snack or house migration. We'll be here when you come back. Why do I want it to be Mekon right now? Because it would be funny. Oh, fuck. Wait, Mekon might have done it because it would be funny.
If they couldn't have done it while Hajime was away from the venue, they must have done it earlier than that.
Earlier?
But when Hajime got to the venue, only Ibuki's body was there, right?
And when you went back with everyone else, Hyoko's body was there too, right?
Waiting for the dodgeball of prophecy to hit you again.
It's possible that the body was just revealed at that time, when Hyoko was actually killed earlier.
Unfortunately, when what she says makes sense for her timid and anxious nature. The thing is, they've introduced a fucking silver bullet to anyone potentially not like being too timid to commit murder, because they introduced the disease that makes you do shit that is outside of your characteristics. That it was plot important. I'm still mad about that, by the way.
Just revealed?
Of course, the body wasn't revealed on its own. The killer did that too. Here, I have proof.
That scrap of paper. Is that what we found in the baton lighting at the music venue?
That's right, but just what is this scrap anyway?
The scrap was that was stuck in the baton lighting in the music venue, and I should be able to figure out what it is. Oh god, fucking damn it! Well, good time for the ads to hit. Hold up, but what the fuck am I even? What word am I looking for? 1, 2.
It was like wallpaper, wasn't it?
4. Yeah, I think it's wallpaper. Come on, game, give me an A. Oh, what the fuck? That's some bullshit.
Give me an A! They gave you too many A's!
Oh god, what is happening? Fucking cool it for like 5 seconds. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
This is unreasonable. Is it typed by frame rate or some shit? What is happening? What the fuck is happening? Oh, fuck off. What the fuck? Was that one of the effects?
Holy fuck.
Is that one of the fucking things I got that was supposed to be an upside? It just makes 10,000 things spawn? What the fuck?
This is so slow. I did say that.
That's just turkey. Well, we got there. Jesus fucking Christ.
In the music venue storage room, there should have been black wallpaper that's the same color as that scrap. There was also a tear along the edge of the wallpaper, wasn't there? If so,
you're right. If you overlay the scrap that was caught on the lighting with the tear in the wallpaper, see? It fits perfectly.
I see. So the scrap that was caught on the baton lighting was originally part of the wallpaper.
What's the point of that, though?
And what's wrong with that?
That's what I'm trying to think.
Does it have something to do with Hyoko's body disappearance?
A mere nobody like me isn't important enough to answer that.
Did they like hide? Did they hide the body, like Hyoko's body, behind a wallpaper? Is that what they're trying to imply here?
But
that's
if
so
you guys
dumb.
were exceptional enough to identify that scrap of paper, you can figure this out easily.
Scrap of paper stuck to the baton lighting was part of that wallpaper I found in the storage room. Is it connected to the sudden appearance of Yoko's body? If I trace it back from there, the answer should come clear. All right, let's give it a try. All right, fucking... Ow, what the fuck? God damn, that's some strict... That has been insane because he would solve this case in 5 minutes. Question 1, why did Hyoko's body suddenly appear at the crime scene?
It was hidden?
Yeah, I guess it was hidden. There was the blood stain. I guess it must have been hidden. Think of the lurk.
Oh god, Discord hates this minigame.
Oh, it's because I'm also like streaming it like like no bit rate. I'm sure this is doing great things to the viewer experience. My fuck ass internet. Question 2, why did the killer use to hide her body? A curtain?
I think it might be the wallpaper, but...
Actually, it would... Well, okay, so it was the wallpaper. Yeah, see every pixel? I guess to be fair, that does make sense for why it would have gotten stuck on the baton lighting. Then what's the... Okay, so if it was... the wallpaper that he was using to hide the body, then why the fuck is why is the curtain important, or is that just a red herring? How did the killer hide her body? They covered the pillar. Is this 2006 YouTube or 2026 Twitch? Who knows?
It's all coming together. I got it. Hyoko's body was hidden before we found it.
But it would have taken quite a long time to tape up a hidden body.
No, the body was already taped up and the killer hid it, along with the pillar using the wallpaper.
What? They hid the pillar?
Yeah, by wrapping the wallpaper around the pillar, the killer was able to create a slightly larger pillar.
That feels improbable.
You would notice the fucking body-shaped lump in the pillar.
I mean, I guess it wasn't like tight, but like even then, like I feel like there's no way that would stay where you want it to.
No.
So when I first discovered Ibuki's body, Hyoko's body was already there.
Wait, okay, that makes more sense now that I'm looking at it, because you would wrap it around the baton lighting. Now that I'm actually looking about it, like you have, like if you wrap it around the baton lighting, it would be relatively easy for it to like look, oh, it's like, oh, you know, it's just thicker all the way around. Yeah, I guess he was also there for a short time.
However,
nah,
because it was concealed within a slightly larger pillar.
Nah, fuck off.
I didn't realize that at the time.
Nah, fuck off with that. No, never mind. The game. I retract the credit I was giving the game. The bitrate might never recover from that video game.
I'm looking at the stream. You're so pixelated right now.
I am sending a glorious, almighty 368 kilobits per second. 340. Yeah, that minigame did fucking awful shit to my up. Oh, there, we should be better now. But no, I'm not giving the game any fucking credit. The version of the pillar was the before was like no. Oh, like, oh, hold up, wait, no, hold up. The art style saves them. All these characters are 2D. wait, the joke we made about how she just got fucking like flat Stanley'd against the pillar actually came back to bite us because none of these characters exist in 3 dimensions. Shit. God damn it! I can't joke about anything with this fucking game! Oh my god. Oh, I hate it here.
Well, that's understandable. I mean, it makes sense that you'd notice Ibuki's body right away.
So they used the baton lighting on the ceiling to hang the wallpaper?
The baton lighting forms a perfect circle around the pillar, so using it to hang the wallpaper totally fits.
I'm not sold. Is it like taped to the inside of the baton lighting?
That's what I'm trying to figure out.
How is this being supported?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? This is so
also,
dumb.
The fucking the paper is already like the scrap of paper is there already. The scrap.
Oh my god.
It. How the fuck did he miss that? Like I think the implication is supposed to be that like it tore when he tried to remove the wallpaper, like to expose the body to like make it look even more suspicious. But like, no, the scrap paper is already there. It's kind of hard to see because it's like, it's like, I'm sure it's getting like extra crispified by my low bit rate, but also.
Then, the reason the wallpaper was covered in so many stickers was to make it look like that killer.
That's how they hid Hyoko's body, and then peeled off the wallpaper as soon as I left the music venue.
But the killer made a mistake. They accidentally ripped off a piece of the wallpaper.
No, they didn't. That was there beforehand.
And because of that...
Yeah, it was 100% there beforehand.
It was 100% there.
No, fuck off with this. I looked. I was like, they're gonna bring this up as a plot point. No, I fucking hate this game.
The killer must have been in a hurry. Their plan took too long. Hajime could have walked in on them.
This isn't the worst part of this case. Is when the case is over, I will tell you something major that the devs completely overlooked.
But
oh my god.
The trouble of hiding the body and the pillar is very bold and risky.
But the crime itself would be much easier to pull off since they don't have much to do while Hajime's gone. They just have to peel off that wallpaper and stash it in the storage room. It's not that big of a deal.
Then, when was Hiyoko actually killed?
Good point. And on that note, it's about time we shed some light on those imitation murders.
You mentioned imitation murder more than once. But what is that?
Monami, keep up. We've already covered this point.
Monami, we can't be going over this. We already like, oh my god.
Are you kidding me? You haven't seen my masterpiece? The Wizard of Monami 2.5D?
Well, come on in, Marms. But yeah, Marms made it in time. We were worried after Monokuma appeared the first time, and we were like, Marms? Oh god, no, Marms! It's okay, he was just in the hospital from the last evening with Monokuma. The D in 2.5D stands for dicks. Man, where does the half dick come in? Sentences I never thought I would say.
Hey, don't put my likeness in your movies without my permission.
Monami, of all of the things to take umbrage with, that should be so fucking low on the list.
He's losing money.
You're right, I shouldn't have used your likeness. Otherwise, how are we gonna afford a third game? And an anime? And a fourth game? And a remake of this game? Also, welcome on Frank Red Wing. Glad to have you, Sweet Bean. She too is a capitalist. I knew I hated her for a good reason.
You're pretty noisy for someone who eats mothballs.
He said mothballs, but it's written as mothballs.
Yeah, I'm like, is that a dubbing error? Is this I assume that this is a translation error. Because mothballs aren't a thing?
Mothballs are a thing. Dinky must pets.
Well, no, oh wait, you're right. You're right, people do keep mothballs as pets.
Yeah. I don't eat mothballs. I just enjoy looking at them.
Okay, so it was a dubbing error. It was. Do you think they were like, you want to give that one another take? And he's like, nah, keep it. Marimo, I want them. Huh. I never thought about keeping a moss ball as a pet. Even though the audio slipped. I assume it was like... I assumed that like the person who was recording and then the voice actor from Monokuma both agreed. It was like, yeah, it's supposed to be mothballs, right?
I knew it! There are so many similarities. It must have been intentional.
Fun fact, do you know mothballs are a neurotoxin and not just for moths? Yep. That's why we don't use them anymore. Also, moths don't really do well indoors anymore ever since we invented AC.
Ibuki's death by hanging matches the Scarecrow's death from the movie. Not just that, but Hiyoko getting taped up after her death matches the lion's death. I still
so strongly disagree with this. She's clearly supposed to be the fucking, like, she's supposed to, like, lack the heart, you know? She's mean! My favorite poison is mint. Delicious poison.
It's as if both crimes were replicas of scenes from the movie, although the mutilated Tin Man was omitted.
But why did the killer go to all this trouble in the first place?
Based on what we know, the reason the killer chose these imitations isn't that difficult to figure out.
The reason the killer imitated the two victims in that movie, I should be able to explain that now. To mix up the killing order, right?
See. The reason the killer imitated two of the murders from the movie was so he'd mix up the killing order.
Then Hiyoko was actually killed before Ibuki?
A valid line of reasoning.
Yeah, it's valid. The condition of Ibuki's body suggests that as well.
What do you mean?
Also, yeah, wait, because wait, why are you reacting like this? Why are you reacting like this? That's weird. That's weird that you're reacting like this. God damn it, Gundam, did you do it? How it feels to be immune to the neurotoxin capsaicin.
If you're going to cry and beg like that, then I guess I'll hear about the condition of Ibuki's body.
Hey, Gundam, that was real fucking weird. Considering that we know someone turned on the heat to fuck with our ability to identify when someone died.
I'm not even crying.
True.
I'll let you sob as much as you want later. Just hurry up and tell me before I change my mind.
God damn it, Gundam.
What a jerk!
Gundam, I swear to fuck, if you did this.
Oh, I see. You want me to explain it to you, right? Because you don't understand what I'm saying, right?
An even bigger jerk?
Why is she rage baiting? She's rage baiting. She is a gamer. Oh my god.
Oh my god, Chiaki absolutely would say slurs. She 100% would say slurs.
She's just been hiding her power level.
Sorry, she kept preaching solitude because she thought keeping friends around would make you more susceptible to being killed.
Look, Ibuki died because she hanged herself, right? That means when she was still alive, her feet were touching the floor.
What's wrong with that?
But it seems Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was killed. That would mean Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
How light. Your words are so light as the sylph's feather. Your opponent is out of your league.
This is where we bring up the shoes, the blood on the shoes.
Reflects me so inadequately.
Man, he's being annoying again.
First and foremost, you claim Ibuki's feet were touching the floor when Hiyoko was killed. How can a low-class creature with no psychic abilities like you know something like that?
Because she was doing something that's only possible if her feet were on the floor.
Oh my god! She died because she hung herself, right? You should do the same. Go on, Gundam. Noob. Scrap Lord.
Oh my god. It coming from like, oh my god. I love fucking brutal lines like that coming from people with like extremely gentle voices. It's one of my favorite tropes. I love it so much.
You suffer from a pathetic delusion.
You're one to talk.
Anyway, if this continues, we're just gonna talk in circles. Welcome to Resmer. I think with the 3-stream streak. I think it's best if we clarify Ibuki's status when Hiyoko was killed. Blood on the shoes. All right, you know, if you're gonna give it to me for free, why not?
When Hiyoko died, Ibuki's feet were on the floor.
Oh.
Are you telling me to present your evidence?
Well, I misclicked, but it didn't punish me, so.
Did you see her walking?
If her feet were on the floor, was there any sign she stepped on something?
Yep. Consent!
I agree with that. Just as Sonia said, Ibuki stepped on something. That something was blood. There were faint bloodstains on the soles of her slippers.
That is not Ibuki's blood, right? She suffered no external injuries.
Then it's Hiyoko's blood.
We're big fans of consent here.
Hiyoko's only wound was a fatal slice on her neck.
Soda will
and she
be so
died almost
jelly.
instantly, right?
Consent with Sonia.
If Ibuki stepped on her blood,
It means Ibuki was still standing when Hiyoko was mortally wounded. Which means Ibuki was still alive at the exact moment Hiyoko was killed.
Don't underestimate the power of the evil eye.
Gundam, you're being real fucking weird about this.
You're being so weird.
Is that it? A shepherd dressed in his Sunday's finest still reeks of lamb, Hajime Hinata.
Chuck, in a Marvel Rivals match, wait for me before you charge him like that. I can't heal you if you're already dead and irritated, yet somehow monotone voice.
Does that mean you have a rebuttal?
Does that mean you have a rebuttal? That's a good line.
Oh my god, Gundam!
Oh my god! Oh, Gundam,
I
you
love
silly
him.
Billy.
I hate
That's
that
why
he
we love
probably
you.
did this at the current rate of things.
But are you sure you're sure? If I show you how serious I am, this world might be destroyed, you know. You're so frightened you can't even make a sound. It seems you've realized our difference in status. However, the time for conviction starts now. You better entertain me to the fullest.
All right. Rope used for hanging, scrap of thick paper, step ladder, smudge on the floor. Surveillance monitor. God, do we got a lot of swords?
You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet belong. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood. You can't step on blood that was never
There was blood on the floor.
I fucked it up.
See a nice nightmare. You're saying the blood on Ibuki's feet. Ha! Impossible! Try to remember the crime scene. There was no blood on the floor.
Allow me to cut through those words.
That's not it. The reason there was no blood on the floor is because the killer wiped it away afterward.
Don't say such foolish things. You don't have proof of that at all.
Oh, god damn it. Wait, did someone set this up to make it look like it was Gundam? Or did Gundam do it in, like, okay, like, because the way that they're characterizing this, like, it feel like it's too obvious. Or maybe this case is just really that ass? I don't know.
Yes, I do. If you look closely, there's a streak on the floor where blood was wiped away.
when the killer tried to hide Hyoko's body, they probably cleaned the blood at the same time, but Ibuki must have already stepped in it, and the killer probably didn't even realize it.
The reason they wiped off the blood on the floor was so we'd mix up the order of the murders, right? Even if they're able to hide Hyoko's body, it'd be bad if her blood was left out in the open.
This is considered the second worst case in the franchise?
Yeah, that's what I've heard.
What's is the worst case from V3? This case might be that ass. Yeah? Oh god. Now I'm even more nervous that we might ever end up playing V3.
Plus, Ibuki's body was left out in the open, and it wasn't bleeding from any open wounds at all.
Hyoko's body was probably wrapped in duct tape to stop her bleeding.
Actually, the bleeding will stop once the heart stops beating. So I don't think they had to go that far.
Aside from Mikon, none of us were aware of that fact, so the killer probably did not know it either.
Sonia's like, really good point. Completely irrelevant. You're completely, like, not even remotely, like...
That's a good point, but we're all stupid.
Can I ask an open-ended question to you, Starky, regarding one of the murders? Like, for this case, or
past case?
Maybe the heater was running inside the music venue, so it would screw with Mikon's autopsy?
That's right! I didn't know the time of death because of the heater!
Yeah, this case, go for it, and if I think it risks starting a spoiler conversation, I just won't answer.
The time of death wasn't mentioned in the Monokuma file, just to keep concrete evidence from us.
Yep. Since we have all this evidence, there's no one else who wants to object.
I feel like Mikon's gotta die next. She's too useful.
She's way too useful.
Then it's decided. Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki.
It appears that it is wiser to retreat for now.
Again, Gundam, you keep saying shit that incriminates you.
Fine then. But regardless of good or evil, there's no deceit in upholding one's convictions.
What weapon was used to kill Hiyoko? I mean, if we're assuming that she was killed in a style similar to what's mentioned, some type of thrown-bladed object.
Can't you just shut up and back off?
Yeah, they never said. They said her throat was slit, right?
Yeah, they like her. The only cause of death was slit throat.
Now then, let us resume our debate.
We didn't find a murder weapon.
Yeah, we didn't, which is really weird, actually.
Wait a second.
That's what I mean. That's why I'm like, I feel like we're missing like
Monokuma
evidence.
Again? Didn't something like this happen last time too?
Hey, if the victim actually committed suicide, what are we supposed to do?
Huh? Suicide?
The same as always. You have to vote for who the killer is. Think about it. A suicide means you've killed the most important existence of all, yourself. Unfortunately, that means there's no Blacken to punish, but I guess in a pinch, I can always punish Monami.
Why me?
Nagito? What do you mean? If the victim actually committed suicide?
Well, I mean, I understand Hiyoko's death, but I'm wondering if Ibuki was really murdered.
They used Ibuki's razor-sharp bisexual hair.
For example, it's possible Ibuki killed Hiyoko and then committed suicide due to a guilty conscience, right?
Unlikely.
That's totally impossible! Then she never would have killed her to begin with!
She was afflicted by the despair disease, remember? That means anything can happen.
But if Ibuki's the killer, she wouldn't have been able to falsify the sequence of the murders, right? After Hajime saw the hanged body, the sudden appearance of Hiyoko's body soon after means the killer had to be alive at that time.
Then she was alive!
What the
What?
When Hajime first discovered Ibuki, she was just pretending to be dead.
Are
I
you?
don't think that's how that works.
Are you still
Nagito.
sick? Are you still feeling the despair disease? What the fuck's wrong with you?
She waited until Hajime left. That's when she could have made her move and mess with the crime scene.
She hanged herself. Remember? There's no fucking way she could have faked that.
And if she was going to fake her death, I think she wouldn't have chosen hanging.
Scusi?
Her body would have been defenseless in that state. If anyone touched her, that alone would
Oh,
have
that makes a
ruined
good
her
point,
plan.
actually.
Yeah, that's a really good point.
See? So that means there's no doubt that someone killed those two. I'm glad. Now I'm free to search for the killer.
What the heck?
There's still one more issue on my mind.
Portraits go wild. I do love the extreme animation, the show of extreme emotion where they just take the portrait and vibrate it a bunch.
If Ibuki didn't commit suicide, then just what was that video Hajime saw?
Huh?
You're right.
Again,
According to that video,
but we didn't actually see her get
Ibuki was by
hanged.
herself when she climbed the step ladder.
Yeah.
Right?
The video just goes dark, presumably because the recording stopped. Oh, the reason that she did this was presumably because whoever it was like, yeah, just go ahead and do this. Like, don't worry about it. Like, there's no, you know, because she's easy to fool and manipulate. It'll just be like, oh, like they were just doing this for haha giggles, and then he actually just like kicked the fucking ladder from underneath her, which would explain why there was blood on the step ladder.
Then does that
well, there's blood on the step ladder because it was on her shoes, right?
No, because the blood was on the side of the step ladder where her feet wouldn't have made contact.
Oh.
But would she go with it? Yeah, because she got inflicted with character death, the disease, where her character got ruined because of plot convenience. The despair disease made Ibuki. Her effect of the despair disease was she became super gullible and easy to control.
Yeah, she'd believe anything you told her.
Perhaps they used hypnotism or something?
Girly Pop, you don't even... What is wrong with all of you? You saw her! It's only been like 3 days!
I don't know anything about that.
Don't say it all proud.
Putting that aside, it seems obvious that the killer did something. So, maybe we should figure out who was able to do whatever that was.
So, an alibi. Then our plan is to destroy the weakest alibi.
I got the D-brain disease again. Gotta love the idiot ball plots. I hate it so much.
Since Hajime has seen the video, it is clear what time the crime took place.
Because they had to repeat Hifumi, but did not have a romance way of doing it. Oh, yeah, fair enough, actually. Welcome to Sharktastic.
But just to be sure, that surveillance camera doesn't have a record function, right?
It's a cheap-ass surveillance camera, you know? There's no way it'd have some kind of sweet recording feature.
Then,
the
video Hajime saw was actually live?
No,
because they totally had a recorded video for us the first time they showed it to us.
Well, I mean, to be fair, maybe that was live? I don't know. Because they
no, because it was Soda saying, yeah, we'll use this when we see you, and then it was a recording of Fuyuhiko going, yeah, we'll totally do this or whatever, and then it ended, and Fuyuhiko's like, yeah, that was me talking to them.
Huh. What time was this set up? Recording video has been around for like forever. This is, I don't know when it's like a nebulous time frame for when this game occurs, but it was released in 2012.
I saw it at the hospital, right before Monokuma's morning announcement. And I saw the body at the music venue a little after Monokuma's announcement.
So Ibuki hanged herself right before Monokuma's announcement. And since we established that Hiyoko was killed before Ibuki, that means the time that the murders occurred was before and during the announcement.
No, oh my fucking god, you're so, This is why I wouldn't have had the patience to play these. Evidence will be in plain sight, all these kids legally blind. I mean, to be fair, they actually do have their brighter moments. It's just sometimes the plot is written to make them all look like idiots.
Yeah.
Then we just have to find the person who doesn't have an alibi during that time?
Like, the first 2 cases are genuinely quite strong for this game. But this one's not great. I'm not having I'm straight up having a bad time.
Now then, I shall issue my decree. Let Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi commence.
Make your argument. Mikon's account surveillance monitor video. Mikon's account.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
That's fair.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Wait. Hold up.
Sonya was talking to her earlier, wasn't she? Or was that the day before?
Hiyoko was distraught because her kimono was disheveled and she was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonya apparently told her to the full-length mirror in the music venue.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Okay, we're gonna have to go through this again and look for... The murder supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement. The person who doesn't have an alibi for that time.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
Sleeping...
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has failed.
Wait, the murder supposedly happened before and during the morning announcement. The person who doesn't have an alibi for that time. I mean, so, okay. It's the only person we could potentially push to say like, oh, like they like actually don't have an alibi is
Kazuichi, right?
Kazuichi or Fuyuhiko. Either something that proves that Fuyuhiko, after Fuyuhiko met Mikon in front of the hospital, they split up to search for Ibuki. Do we have anything that might suggest Kazuichi wasn't actually? Sonya's account, Fuyuhiko's account. I guess if we agree with Fuyuhiko's account, that by process of elimination implies that Kazuichi did it.
We can exclude the sick people like me and Akane, right?
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
Okay.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
What?
Can you not consent to that?
I guess not. That's not an alibi since, hey, Hajime, can you do something about that? I'm kind of gonna need to provide...
Crap.
Okay.
Did you not do the consent button? Or...
No, it's the same button.
Right?
Mikon's
And
account.
what about the others?
What is Mikon's account?
That she met up with Fuyuhiko?
Right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning, Mikon was with Hajime the whole time. Afterwards, she went to the hospital to check on everyone and realized that Ibuki disappeared. When she rushed out of the hospital to search for Ibuki, she apparently met up with Fuyuhiko. Right up until the Monokuma announcement that morning. I guess this does prove it. So we got the right thing, just the wrong account. We need to use Mikon's account as opposed to Fuyuhiko's.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
What about you guys?
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
Nope, never mind.
What?
Crap!
Okay. Wait.
Do we need help on this? Do we need to reach out for help?
Okay, this is gonna be fucking stupid. Are we supposed to imply that Ibuki was the killer in like an extremely counterintuitive way by saying that we can't account for her? Someone who doesn't have an alibi. Do you want a hint?
I think it might be Sonya's account.
Wait, what does Sonya's account say?
She told Hiyoko about the full-length mirror.
She was unable to tie it on her own. That's when Sonya apparently told her about the full-length mirror. I don't see how that has anything to do with the current case, because we're arguing about the time that something happened.
Yeah, but that shows they weren't sleeping.
Oh, Wait, you're right.
She wasn't sleeping. Maybe?
And what about the others?
I mean, we would probably be
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
No, because we can't shoot the comment about.
everyone at the
Yeah,
motel
we
was
can't shoot
doing
this
that.
one, which would presumably be what we would be targeting. I think it's gotta be. Wait. Fiko met Mikon in front of the hospital. They split up to search for Ibuki. They checked the movie theater and Electric Avenue, but they didn't find anyone. Apparently, Fuyuhiko and Mikon were only separated for a short time. The key to the motel room that Hiyoko was staying in. It was buried so deep in her kimono it was pretty difficult to retrieve. It looks like it was brought from the supermarket and not originally something that was originally here. Just the breakdown. Saw Hajime at the hospital. Okay. I will accept a hint. Let's see. Let me choose. Yeah, let's go Badumtish. What? Starky, what's the last yellow tag text?
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
I thought the last yellow
What
tag
about you
text
guys?
was the one Sonia said.
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then Operation
Yeah,
Destroy
if
the Weakest
nobody has an
Alibi is
alibi.
We can
No, if nobody has an alibi. Are we supposed to use Sonia's account against her?
And what about the others?
Do you think we even
before the
remember this
morning
case?
announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
I'm gonna be mad. I think no matter what, at this point, I'm gonna be mad.
I was where I was supposed
I think
to
this
be,
is the
my
only
own
option
cottage.
where I'm not gonna be mad.
That's
And I'm still gonna be a
not an
little
alibi.
mad.
Aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
Did I make a mistake? I believe I'm not mistaken when I said that nobody has an alibi. Please make sure it makes sense next time. The point is to move on from the series of statements, not to solve the case. Remember, the point of this is to move on from this series of statements, not to solve the case. I'll try Mikon's account.
And what about the others?
Right before the morning announcement, I was totally sleeping in my motel room.
I think everyone at the motel was doing that.
So everyone who stayed at the motel doesn't have an alibi.
If this doesn't
about
work,
you
I will
guys?
accept one hint.
I was where I was supposed to be, my own cottage.
That's not an alibi.
aside from those afflicted by the disease, if nobody has an alibi, then
Okay.
No, that's wrong.
Oh my gosh.
Whatever. Whatever.
Hold on. Not all of us are missing an alibi. In fact, Mikon and I both have alibis.
You two have alibis?
Up until I saw that hanging video, Mikon and I were actually together for a while.
We even woke up together that morning.
Nope. Nope, Mikon, no. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up, Mikon.
Hey, what
kind of situation is
God
that?
damn it, Kazuichi!
I accidentally pressed
Sonia, I mean, not Sonia, fucking Mikon, shut the fuck up.
Mikon gives exactly enough details for it to be a problem. Mikon isn't giving exactly enough for it to be a problem. If Mikon gave any amount more, not safe for TJ ready. I swear to fucking God.
Too much info.
Yeah, it's not like that. She just came to tell me Nagato's condition had improved.
Is Mikon a gooner unintentionally?
And we went to the hospital together afterward. So we were together until right before the announcement.
I get it. You guys have alibis.
If that's the case, the killer must be someone else.
It's better if we think about it like that. The killer decided to falsify the murder sequence to hide the actual time of the crime anyway.
So it's inevitable that an alibi for both before and during the morning announcement would be very important.
It feels like Operation Destroy the Weakest Alibi has backed us into a corner instead.
But committing an imitation murder, is that really all it was?
Huh?
Faking the time the crime occurred by falsifying the murder sequence, hiding their alibi in the process? Was that the only reason the killer made both bodies imitate the movie?
Are you saying there was another reason?
I feel really bad for confusing you guys so much, but that's how I feel. I think the killer had a completely different reason for falsifying the murder sequence.
The killer had a different reason?
Hmm.
If that's the case, are we still in the killer's trap? Inside a trap set by one of us. If so, then whose and what kind of trap is it? Well, let's get to this sequence. So that way we can just pick back up with the murder trial next time. Why, hello there, mon ami. The moss balls sure look tasty today.
Stop it!
Marsh?
Oh, sorry. Fuck. Ah. Stop it! Don't characterize me as someone who lives off of moss balls.
And here's some chance time!
What's that?
Now then, Monami's appeal time starts now!
Appeal time?
Your kind-hearted big brother is gonna give you the chance to reclaim your honor!
Oh my god.
Good luck! Show those jerks who treat you like a red-headed stepchild who's boss!
That's 99% your fault.
While you are whining, your time's already running out, so please make your appeal simple. About 3,000 words or so.
That's too long. It'll just be a boring appeal.
Come on, if your appeal is successful, there might be merchandise opportunities heading your way.
Then... I'm Usami, magical miracle girl Usami. I'm an itty-bitty girl who's sweet like milk.
Jeez, and I thought a certain robot's little sister was supposed to be the best.
What a disappointment!
Who are you talking about? I have no clue whatsoever.
All right. Good stopping point. Nope.
Oh my gosh,
nope.
Just in time.
Here, E. System? I what do you mean I can't I have to alt F4 out of the fucking game.
Oh my god.
Quality product. Good. Anyways. I'll remember shit next week. We're gonna pick it up and be like, what
we will not remember anything.
But yeah, Marsh grabs you. Sell yourself. Also, you have the stream thing to talk about.
Yeah, welcome. Hello. My name is Marshmallow Bears. I'm a variety streamer. I do lots of visual novels, narrative games, that kind of stuff. But I also make visual novels over on my stream. And also, something I have been forgetting to fucking push is we're doing a big event stream coming up in May. We're going to be doing an art showcase. So if you guys are artists or make anything of that nature, we are going to be showing off your work on stream to everyone. So I have a little Blue Sky post with a link to the Google form if you guys want to go check that out and you want to get your art showed off on screen, on stream, take a look at it.
Yeah. Go follow the bear. I think I submitted something for the last art like review that you did, and that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, last year's was a lot of fun, so we're doing it again this year.
But yeah, let's see if you want to find who will be writing out too. We'll get the read
who's
going.
even on right now? Oh, Cider's doing readings for charity.
Okay. Is Cider okay with me stopping by?
Should be.
Okay.
I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, wait, he's offline.
Oh, 1 second.
I was about to say, it's like, huh. He literally, I think, just wrapped up. Also, Goofox Chains, thank you for the follow. Welcome to Live Check. What have you, Sweet Bean?
My friend Zev is doing Dynamax raids in Pokemon Sword and Shield.
Zev
_Fox.
Oh yeah, I've seen them around.
Yeah, they were at my birthday party.
Oh, that's right. That's right. I got to interact with them. They're very sweet. Yeah,
they're very sweet. If you guys like people with lots of dad energy, you're gonna love Zev.
Oh yeah, for sure. His model is very dad coded. But no. If this is your first time here, I'm StarkyMorph, big gay chaos creating internet, variety streamer, live every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday. I say that, I've been very spotty recently, but life is a hurricane here in Duck World. But no, if you like to stay up to date with the stream, including all of it going live, Blue Sky is the place to be. I post art that I make, art that I get commissioned, general ramblings, random thoughts that probably should stay in my head, but do get posted on the internet anyway. Despite my internet's best, my ISP's best attempt to stop me. We got the YouTube, if you'd like to catch up on the VODs there. This VOD will get uploaded there. I will try my best to make sure that it's uploaded by Thursday or Friday, so that way you can catch up in time for next week. We got the coffee sponsorship, which is Dragon Rose Coffee. Just gonna go to StarkyMorph to get 10% off. Get yourself some really tasty coffee. I'll support the stream, I'll support the channel. And we got a Discord if you'd like to pop in there, cite all the sweet beans, see the Curse Come to the Sweet Beans post. But yeah, go follow Marsh. Marsh is a spectacular artist, very sweet, very comfy vibes. Yeah, I highly recommend you stop by. I definitely lurk. I try my best to lurk in your streams because it's just like nice to have a kind of a comfier space. But no, I love you guys to bits. I will catch you all Thursday where we will probably be doing something collab oriented, whether it be Slay the Spire 2 or Rivals of Ether 2. I love you guys. See you then. Friday will be more art. Bye.
Bye-bye.